Some of the most haunted hotels in the world may be found in Europe. There are innumerable reports of paranormal activity and strange happenings associated with these hotels. Every hotel, from sprawling estates to quaint beds and breakfasts, has a story or two to tell about its eerie past occupants. Here are the most haunted hotels in Europe. Number 10. Castle Leslie Estate. This hotel in Monaghan, Ireland, which dates back a century, is well known for the color-coordinated decor of its rooms. The hotel is proud to publicize the individual histories of each room, which date back to the establishment's founding. The Crimson Chamber of the Castle Leslie Estate is considered to be the most haunted room. This chamber was used by Norman Leslie and his wife, Lady Marjorie Leslie. Within a few short weeks after Norman's death in the war, Lady Marjorie had a vision of the ghost of Norman in the room that was painted crimson. Although guests have reported seeing other ghosts in the hotel, the apparition of Norman Leslie stands out as the most common one. Number 9. Oberlin's Park Hotel. The grounds on which this hotel in Wales now stands were once the location of the palace that King Henry VIII of England constructed in the 16th century for Anne of Cleves, his queen. Yet, construction of this hotel began in the 19th century, which is when reports of paranormal activity at the Grey Lady began. Guests who have stayed in room 1313 have reported strange temperature changes, but other guests have reported seeing her apparition in the Tudor wing of the hotel. The Grey Lady was a maid who worked at this hotel, and it is said that she committed suicide by jumping off the bell tower and landing next to room 1313. Number 8. The Shelbourne Hotel. Actress Lily Collins believes that the Shelbourne Hotel in Dublin, Ireland, where she stayed while filming The Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, was the site of a haunting by the ghost of a young girl who died when she was 7 years old. The witness claims that she felt the presence of a person in the room, which was followed by giggles and the slamming of multiple doors. It is believed that this was the spirit of Mary Masters, who passed away at the age of 7 from cholera in 1846. Mary Masters is known to haunt the 6th floor, which is also the floor that Lily Collins was staying on. Number 7. Dallin Hotel. This 5-star hotel in Norway is known for two things: its enchanted, fairy tale-like grounds and the terrifying event that occurred in room 17 in the 19th century. Miss Greenfield was an English lady who allegedly gave birth in room 17 during her stay at the Dallin Hotel in Norway. Without notifying the hotel, Miss Greenfield fled to England, leaving her newborn baby dead inside of the room. Miss Greenfield committed suicide shortly after the incident, so the details of what happened are unknown. Her presence may still be felt throughout the hotel, but mainly in room 17. Although many people have claimed having the experience, it appears that the ghost of Miss Greenfield preys more heavily on men. Number 6. The Langham Hotel. It is thought that the Langham Hotel in London is one of the most haunted hotels in the world. Despite its 5-star opulence, the hotel is said to have a terrible secret that hides behind its walls and in room 333. The most active ghost in this hotel is said to be of a German prince who is said to have jumped out of his room window to his death. A BBC newscaster reported seeing a ball of light in room 333. According to this newscaster, the apparition took on the shape of a human wearing a Victorian sleeping gown. The Langham has at least 5 active ghosts that have been seen and reported by many guests. Number 5. Hotel Berkeyante. Benito Mussolini was a guest at this hotel in Florence, Italy, and he stayed in the fresco room. Other guests who have stayed in this room have reported feeling a presence watching them as well as experiencing abnormal temperature drops. The activity in this room appears to be at its highest in the morning hours. If you decide to book a room at this hotel, make sure to keep your wits about you at all times because at least 4 other ghosts have been seen wandering the halls. Number 4. Balaguli Castle. Balaguli Castle may be situated in Northern Ireland. Ireland is rumored to be haunted, which is not surprising considering the country's troubled history with famine and war, all of which resulted in the deaths of large numbers of people. Isabella, a resident of Balaguli Castle in the year 1625, is said to be a tortured but friendly spirit who wanders the hotel in search of her son. Her husband, Lord Shaw, locked Isabella in their room after she gave birth to a baby boy and refused to let her out until she found her child. Number 3. Toftaholm Herrgård. This hotel in Lake Vikastern, Sweden, is infamous for the paranormal activity that takes place there. Many years ago, this hotel was a manor owned by a wealthy baron. A young man stayed here and had an affair with the baron's daughter. When the baron discovered this secret, he immediately arranged for his daughter to marry someone else. If you ever find yourself staying at the Toftaholm Herrgård, you should be wary of the mysteriously closing windows and the ghostly appearance of a tortured soul prowling the grounds. Number 2. Chateau de Marcay. This magnificent hotel in France is home to an intriguing tale from its past, and the one about the White Lady is the most fantastical of the ones that have been told so far, given that it involves werewolves. The legend states that one of the ladies who worked at the chateau used to transform into a werewolf at night. A farmer who saw her in her werewolf form shot her in fear, but in the morning, all that was left behind was the body of a young woman dressed in her nightgown. She has been seen twice by customers of the hotel, and her apparition was so clear that the customers thought she was a member of the staff. Number 1. Tullet Castle Hotel. In Dingwall, Scotland, there is a magnificent castle dating back to the 12th century called the Tullet Castle Hotel. Guests have reported sensing her presence in their rooms as well as seeing her ghost, usually in the hotel's bar area. One of the rare spirits that have been captured on camera is the Green Woman, which adds to the mythology surrounding this spooky hotel. The hotel has a reputation as one of the most haunted sites in Europe, and these teams have captured mysterious sounds, balls of light, and orbs. Despite its eerie reputation, travelers who wish to experience the history and allure of a medieval castle frequently travel to the Tullet Castle Hotel. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.